Okay. I get a lot of questions about how to stop a hooker from setting the hook in the first place. And I can tell you, this is what I've been doing my whole career. Because I popped my elbow back in 1991 or 92 and have never had 6 months of uninjured arm wrestling where I could actually train my hook. And so I've had to force people into a top roll my whole career. And now with just the age of arthritis, pulling in a hook hurts a lot. So, all right, many ways. First, you need to know how you set a hook in the first place. Pretty much all hooks are set from the pinky. You know, we starting straight, he's clamped down on that pinky, ready, go, boom, he sets the hook, okay? Now, there's people that, you know, will do a high hook, but we're talking about true power hookers here that are coming in like this. So their first movement comes from these bottom two fingers. So the general rule of thumb is attack those bottom two fingers. So as he goes to set a hook, I attack those bottom fingers. I've got my wrist is bowed, I've got pressure on that finger, and I just open up the pinky. Okay? Now, there's other ways you can come through all four fingers and stop it, but depending on this guy's power, I need to get more and more pressure on that pinky. So sometimes I'll even ready go reverse hit to get pressure. I want you to try to sink a hook. Ready go, and I reverse hit to get pressure on that pinky and then come over the top of it. Okay? Sometimes I will start with knuckles up. You're going to sink a hook. Ready go, and I hit low. So I start from this position and hit to this position to pop onto those pinkies. Other times, I'll just start with my knuckles down and try to rise up. So I'm actually going like this. I refer to it as fishing, because imagine you're holding a fishing pole and you got to cast it out and you're reeling it in. So I start with my wrist down. He goes to sink a hook and I reel him in and his wrist flops. So you've got a lot of people will call that a high hook. You know, start with the hand down and come up. You're always thinking a hook. You're always coming forward. So high hook like this, or I can still start with my wrist down and then lat drag, ready, go, like this. Either way, his hook is blocked. Now, you've got some unbelievable hookers out there with unbelievable hand strength in the bottom pinky, and they're going to force a hook in on anybody. I doubt very much that my techniques will work against Rustam Babayev with my strength level. Now, John Brzenk has more strength level than me. John used to stop Rustam in a hook and then roll his whole hand. The problem is most people, once you get into the hook, once someone gets you into the hook, you never get them back out. So you got to stop it from getting there in the first place. And that's where you must attack the bottom part of their hands. Always attack. So, again, I can reverse hit the pinky. I can start with my knuckles down and come straight back, hit the pinky. I can start with my knuckles down and go up and hit that pinky. Now realize, when you start with your knuckles down, you're giving this guy the top roll. So when you do a move like this, you better be sure he's going to hook you, okay? I was just recently in a match in Hawthorne against Robbie Russell, I believe his name was, and I was convinced he was going to hook me. So I set up like this, they said go, I fired back, and he top rolled. I was completely gave him the move. He probably didn't even feel me go. He just took me right. I swore he was coming towards me, and that's the mistake I made. So whenever you dump a wrist against someone, you neither need to have amazing hand strength, so even if he top rolls you, you've got the hand strength to bring him back anyway, or he better be hooking you. So again, start with your wrist dump. You can actually hit back this direction. I actually just took my hand towards the pin or this peg this way to stop the hook, or back straight towards me and dump the wrist, or at any angle, you know. I would say the best one is you start in the top left-hand corner, you hit back to the bottom right-hand corner while hitting that pinky. That will stop most hooks. But again, you're giving the guy the top roll, so you better be certain that he's gonna hook you. All right.